Giving voice to values. This is Team 6 from Section 2. The team that collaborated on this project includes Elizabeth Herzog, Jillian Evans, Leah Oslin, Josh Sekowich, and Chris Jones. For this project, we chose an ethical dilemma that reached national headlines causing anger, distrust, and media scrutiny of a social circle with exceptional financial means, a fraudulent college admissions preparatory company, and corrupt university administrators.
The ethical dilemma we chose is the college admissions scandal. In 2018, a sting operation called Operation Varsity Blues charged 50 people with fraud that would open a side door into college. This was done mostly by wealthy parents of children who would pay their way into certain schools, including Yale University, Stanford, USC, and others, even when the child would not be qualified to do so. Some of the schemes included bribing administrators of standardized tests so someone else could take the exam for them, or having coaches recruit the children into sports even when they never have played. A core message that really stuck out to us is if we fail to address the educational needs of our next generation of teachers, nurses, lawyers, business leaders, social workers, parents, and citizens, then we will fail in ways that will far outlast the scandal. What core values can help uphold this statement? The core values that we feel were compromised are integrity, fairness, and responsibility. Integrity is huge in this case and is broken by every single person who was charged in this scandal. Integrity is about doing the right thing when people aren't looking. Parents took advantage of universities not watching for discrepancies by cheating, bribing, and fraud. When discussing barriers, fairness comes up in terms of students who were working hard, fairly, and are more deserving of admission. Parents who have wealth and status should not be allowed to have special treatment when other students should have gotten the admission. Who takes responsibility for this side door? Do we blame the people who created this alternate route? Or do we look to the university who shouldn't have let this happen in the first place? Altruistic cheating, privilege bias, and oblivion might not be reasons why the parents did what they did. But at the end of the day, it goes against moral codes that need to be upheld. In this slide, we included a video clip from one of the Lego movies. Though it is comedic in nature, it exemplifies what a conformity bias is. And conformity bias played a big role in this scandal. The reasons and rationalizations we came up with in this ethical dilemma revolve around the fact that the group involved in the university scandal were victims of their own conformity bias, as shown by the Lego movie in the previous slide. The scandal demonstrated that conformity bias is not bound by social status or personal financial positions. Rather, it highlighted that people seem to be more comfortable mimicking others, even regarding ethical matters. The individuals involved in this scandal, at least those who were caught, quickly normalized the idea that what they were doing was justifiable within their social circle and had to maintain their social status by having their children admitted into prestigious institutions. As psychologist Dan Ariely notes, cheating is contagious. When we see others succeed by cheating, it makes us more likely to cheat as well.
What we learned. When considering this ethical dilemma, it is important to understand that socioeconomic status does not make an individual any less deserving of the right to a college education. We learned how conformity bias creates a deep-seated need to belong and is often used in social groups to uphold a status quo. However, allowing parents to pay their children's way through college created a foundation for inequality and unfair circumstances for those of lower socioeconomic standing. The university used its position of power to create corrupt leadership, resulting in damage to the integrity of universities across the globe. This ethical theory is called ethical egoism, in which moral decision making is guided entirely by self interest. While the parents paved the way for this ethical dilemma to occur, it is the university that committed the true ethical crime. Reaching a consensus. It was easy for us to reach a consensus regarding the college admissions scandal. As it has been said, if you cheat, you only cheat yourself. While this is true for most of the human population, the students that receive special treatment have taken valuable opportunities from those of other normal circumstances. The average hardworking family was unable to compete for a slot at a prestigious college based solely on merit. Universities, especially Ivy League, are highly centered around academic integrity and intellectual standards. We agreed that it is unethical to uphold these guidelines for one student but not for others. The university's rules and core values weigh heavily on maintaining a standard of ethical integrity. However, they are driven by self-interest and full of deceit when going against their code of ethics to accept money-bearing bribes. To infringe on the rights of the deserving students automatically discredits the university as a whole and damages the integrity of many other universities. For these reasons, we found it was easy to reach a consensus on this topic. This is our citations.